Welcome back to CFB Nation. I'm your host, Nino Brown, and we are watching a very exclusive interview with Damien Shanklin. How are we doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I can't complain. You know, it's Monday, about to start the week off right. I'm going to hit you with a couple rapid fire questions. But first, before we get into that, I just want to say I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to do the interview with us at CFB Nation. We greatly
Yes.
appreciate it. All right. Let me hit you with a couple rapid fire. Favorite non football athlete and why?
Um, I would say probably LeBron James because he very humble when it comes to what he do, and he just want the best for his family. So that's like I can compare myself to that because I want to do the best for my family and show them what I can do and what I'm capable of, and just make it far in life.
All right. All right. I like that. Perfect answer. All right. Next one up. Favorite all time snack.
For me, I'm going to a payday. I don't know why, but
All
caramel
right.
nuts is good.
All right. All right. That's a first on here. I've had a lot of like Sour Patch Kids and gummies. It's kind of like the popcorn, but payday's a slept on, man. People sleep on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, what's the number one track in the headphones right now before you get in practice?
Um, about that. It's like probably two. I would say from NBA YoungBoy. It's in his new album, and then it's one by Kodak.
All right.
Kodak. Black.
All right. All right. You currently attending Warren Central High School in Indianapolis, Indiana. Can you
Yep.
talk to us about what football life in Indiana is and what's bigger out there, football or basketball?
I would really say I don't know. Indiana to me, that's a basketball school, but at the same time, like Warren Central, it's a football school because if you go back and look at history, it's like in 2006 and all that stuff, like it was just state after state. So it was like the school. Everybody know Warren Central is a football school for real, for real. So
All right, all right. Now, what's the football life out there? You know, you see those movies like Friday Night Lights and all that, and everybody says football in Texas is big. Is it like is it the same style? Is everything shut down on Friday nights for high school games?
it's I ain't gonna lie, it's a vibe. Like especially being out there on a Friday night, and then me being a sophomore. Like as a kid, when my friend Keith and Jordan, like we always used to watch the game as kids and just pick up on it. So it's like being at the high school mean a lot to me because like I always been there as a kid. So it's like for football, like when I every time like it's a game day or Friday night game day or something like that, like I just take a knee, I pray and thank God for like the stuff that He's getting me through because like where I come from, it's like it's a struggle, but at the same time, it's like I can make a come up out of what I'm doing right now.
You're just blessed to have the opportunity, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. This past season, the Warren Central Warriors finished 6-6, overall 2-3 in conference. Talk to us about the season, especially that 2 week stretch where you guys allowed only 7 points while putting up 102.
I ain't gonna lie, that the season for me was fun, especially me having like it's my sophomore season, so I know I still had time to go.
Right.
So I have to go out there and do the best I can do, play as a teammate, and hold my teammates accountable. And mainly like that season, like we had a lot of ups and downs, but at the same time, when we look back at film and stuff, we know we had every team we played.
Yeah, I mean, you had it was a 58-0 against Southport, and then the very next week was 43-7 against Perry. So I mean, that defensively, you guys were shutting it down. Everybody obviously was on the same page there.
Sure.
All right. 6'4", 230 pounds. You're explosive off the edge. You can get in the backfield quickly. You're QB's nightmare with 12, QB hurries last year and 3 sacks. Not to mention the 31 tackles, 18 solo, 5 tackle for loss. What is it about your game that makes you so explosive?
I would say my physicality and just me being a run guy first, quarterback last. But at the same time, like how we play at Warren Central, it's like you got to have the IQ, so you got to make sure you know what you're doing on the field before you get on the field. So with me, it was like always worry about the run game first, and then third down, that's when I just do me.
That's it. Now you led right into my next question because obviously with the tackle totals, I was going to say you're not a one trick pony. You can defend the run. Another reason why you were named to the Metro All Underclassmen team. Do you take pride in being as versatile on the line as you are? And who's an athlete that you might study a little bit to help better your craft?
Me, I would say probably Von Miller or Miles Garrett because like with me, the thing about me, like I want to learn how to bend more, so like I could like I'm already like getting a little flexible, but I want to be able to bend more to like do moves like a ghost or something, which is my signature move. So
Okay, all right. So you're working on getting low, getting underneath, using the swim move, get quick to the QB. I love it. I love it. Always working to better your craft. A lot of these young kids, they just they think it's all gifted. You sound like you're a motivated young man. And I love it.
yes, sir.
You were recently named DL MVP at the 2024 Columbus, Ohio Under Armour Next All American game, and I see the shirt on there. So
Yes,
tell us
sir.
about that game and
I got
everything leading up
right
to it.
here.
Oh, there it is! There it is! I love it! Yeah! Congrats, by the way, on that, my man. Kudos to you. Um,
Thank
did you happen to get a hit in on Bryce Underwood at all? I know he's a big name out there, and you were out there doing your thing.
Wait. I mean, I went out there with the first group and all, but I think he went like second or third group, so I really didn't go against him. But I just went out there, did what I had to do, and stay humble, and just just went out there and had fun, and try to get my name out there.
Well, I think you did that, throwing up that MVP. When I all I did was type in Under Armour and next, and you came right up, my man. So you obviously did your thing, got your name out there. But tell me what it was like. Obviously these are the top notch guys. Under Armour doesn't play around you. They're bringing in upper echelon talent. So how was it being in a room, being on the field with these guys that top talent?
It was good because like me thinking about it, I just know that I can go out there and compete with anybody who's like whoever's big all over social media. I know I can do the same and just go out there and be me. And also I just want to like say on here or to you, just like it's always gonna be a chance where you get to show your moment where everybody always talk about this person or that person and you probably better than that person. You could just keep going out there and eating and stuff. So that was always my mindset when I was out there and doing one-on-ones.
Wow.
And even when we was testing, it was like I tried to do the best I can do, all that stuff. So it's like because coaches look at that too, your 40 times and all that. So
Absolutely. You got to give you 100. Go out there and give 110%. And just, sometimes you're not going to get the best, but if they show you that you're giving it your all, that's also a positive for you, too. So now you got many offers out there:
yes, sir.
Iowa, Purdue, Rutgers, Indiana, Ball State, Louisville, Cincinnati, Marshall, and there's more. Have you been on any visits? And if you have been on any visits, what's been your favorite so far?
Right now, I would say probably Purdue and Iowa because like and Cincinnati. Cause when I went to Purdue, it was just like all love there, and then like Cincinnati, it was the same way. Coaches, like that was my first time meeting the coaches, and it was just like I was already like feeling it. And then I went to the practice for Cincinnati or whatever, and it was just amazing. Same for Purdue, and then Iowa, was a fire job from where I am. So me and a couple of teammates went down there, had a little fun and stuff. And then Coach Bell, like, as they was doing drills, most recruits and stuff, they sit off to the side and watch. He came over, told us get up, watch and stuff, and then we started working the moves that they was working.
Okay.
And they helped too, because I did it at the Under Armour camp.
There you
So,
go. You're learning on the fly, my man. You're like a sponge zooming in. You can't go wrong right there.
yes,
Um,
sir.
Now you got a couple local offers, right? And I know, mom and dad trying to want to keep kids home, make them stay, play football locally. What would it mean? Or is it, what would it mean to you to stay home and play collegiate football at home in Indiana or a local school, are you ready to just spread your wings and go out there and experience it all?
With me right now, I just want to experience it all, have the fun that I can, and just be able to go through the recruiting process. And then, like with my parents, like they don't care where I go. Honestly, they just want me to go to college, get my degree, all type of stuff, and they just want me to get out of here. So,
All right. So you talked about getting a degree. Outside of football, what's something that interests you academically?
something I'll probably want to major in when I go to college is probably sports therapy or sports media. It's just something that with me, it's like about sports, but it also is about school and stuff. So,
All right, I like that. I did journalism and communications when I went to school. So if I was more of an athlete like yourself, maybe I would have went that route. But it all intertwines. you're a smart man. You're always looking at the future already. You're not trying to be a one-trick pony, just ride the football thing, because there is a life after football. I think you got your head on the right shoulders, and you're in the right direction, my man. So, you know, we know you're a football player, and I said you're a damn good football player. But from what I hear and read, is you're pretty good, at the discus, right? Fourth all time in school history, 167 feet 4 inches. Can you tell us about it? Where did it come from, and your passion for it?
I don't even know. It was a surprise to me because it's like I was in class doing a test and the track coach just came to me. He was like, "We need you, man. We need you. We need your long arms." So I'm like, "All right, I'll come out and give it a try." So I went out, as a freshman. I had a couple meets and stuff. I started doing good. Then I started PRing and stuff, beating a couple of seniors and stuff. Then I had made it to state.
Okay.
And for me, it was like a big moment because I was like, dang. And then when I got there, it was just a real shock. I was nervous, all type of stuff. But now this year, it's like I made an even bigger PR throwing a 167.4. So now my coach heading into sectionals, he got me throwing shot put too. So
Okay.
shot put, I want to get over 50 because, I don't really practice shot put, but I want to be able to do that too and go to sectionals and regionals for both. So
All
even
right.
make regionals for shot put, I'll still be fine. I just want to make it to state again and show people I can place and get on the podium.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, it's sophomore, and you went 167.4. That's fourth all time. I know you're a motivated young man. What's the number one spot? You trying to get that number one spot? Is it within reach for you?
Anything is possible, especially in life. Like with me right now, I can probably, if I keep working and working and working, I can get there. But half of these people are like, everybody I'm going against is seniors. So it's like but I don't let that, I don't
Well,
hold that against me or nothing, try to make an excuse because I know I can beat them and I know I'm going to compete in everything I do. So.
it's motivation, right? Just add another chip to the belt, man. Just motivation. Is it something that you think you might pursue? When you go to college, is that something that you might put in the bag with you as well? Besides football, you maybe throw the discus at whatever school you decide.
Uh, I just want to do it in high school. It's like when I get to college, I just want to be mainly focused on football. So.
All right, I'm just curious. Some people like having that little extra thing, you see, like you're motivated and passionate about it. So I was just curious. Um, what's one thing people don't know about Damien Shanklin?
A lot of people don't know. Let me think. That's a hard question because it's like everything I do is just I grew up around football and sports. Like as a kid, I stayed with my grandma, which people don't know. Some people know like my coaches and stuff, but as a kid, I stayed with my grandma. Her and my pops had got me in football my third grade year. So I started doing football third grade. First, started off as a quarterback. Nobody knew about that.
Ah.
Yeah.
So the offense was your first passion, right? Now,
Yeah.
now was it the growth spurt and the size that instantly made you switch to the opposite side of the field?
Yes.
What do you love better? He's being an offensive guy at first. Which side of the ball do you like better? Obviously, this is where you're excelling at, but
The dark side.
yeah, all right, I love it. I love it. Now you're from Indy, right? So
Yes, sir.
I'm assuming you're a Colts fan.
Nah, for me, it's a little weird with me because it's like for the NFL favorite team because it's like it's cool to watch, but college football is where it's at.
Okay, you're like me, my man.
College,
You're just like me.
yeah,
I mean, I got the Patriots because I'm from Massachusetts, but man, I'd rather watch Saturday football than Sunday football every weekend.
yeah. The coach just got a new quarterback, so I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah.
They be my favorite team,
That's true. All right. Yeah, hey, I heard he's going to be electric from what we see, right? So, one last question I ask everybody before we close it out. Just kind of an off-topic question, but it's kind of a funny one. What is the breakfast cereal 101? They could tell you sitting you down, you can only have one bowl of cereal for the rest of your life. Where you going with?
It's out of Captain Crunch or Fruity. I'm going with Fruity Pebbles.
All right, my man. I get that a lot. I get tricks. I get a couple of cinnamon toast crunch. I just got Apple Jacks the other day for the first time from somebody. So it's crazy. Now, is the answer have anything to do with the milk at the end?
Nah, but I don't know. Everybody in my family say I drink too much milk. That's why I'm going like this. But I mean, who knows? I
Well,
used to eat a lot of cereal.
it's going in the right direction, right? So, David, I appreciate you doing the interview once again, and I know you're a busy man. Maybe 6 months to a year, circle back. I'd love to stay in contact with you, bring you back on, and see how the development's going, and maybe if you made a decision where you want to go.
Sir, definitely.
I appreciate you. Have a good night.
No problem. You too.
Thank you.